to another episode of Ask Mark. This week we've got a whole bunch of questions for you, and we're going to get through it real quick, so without any further ado, let's go right into it. So first question is from Thomas, I believe is how it's pronounced. When will the BMW M3 GTS be available?
Cool. So this will come out the video will come out Friday, so today it's
Friday or Saturday, whenever we get it out, yeah.
Friday or Saturday, so if it's Friday you'll see the GTS, if it's Saturday, enjoy the GTS.
Nice.
It's coming into Tier 3 and it's a pretty good Tier 3.
Yeah, it's a killer car. I've seen them in real life at the Nürburgring. It's killer, yeah. Alright, next question is from Ashley. He says, how come on all Corvette Z06s, the special edition, the reverse is limited? It didn't have enough power to move itself, and I was wondering if you could please have a look at it.
Definitely. I'm going to look at that for you guys. A lot of the other reverse bug fixes we fix in the transmission. I've seen this a couple times, and the good thing is if we fix it on one of the versions, it's going to fix it on most. So I'll take a look, and if it legitimately is like stuck in the mud, I'll fix that up. And the fix usually takes a couple weeks to get integrated, but
we talked about it in the last Ask Mark. It's usually a 4-week cycle, so yeah.
We'll look at it, and I'll let you guys know on my Facebook or Twitter when it's fixed.
All right. Next question is from Doneth. Okay, so grammar side. When are we going to? Oh, sorry, wrong question. When will the cars like the Evo X and R34 be rebalanced?
And again, we touched on this briefly last week. When those cars become retired and they come back and we relaunch those cars, we do, the opposite of nerfing in our game. We make them better, So we want the end game experience to be. We want all the cars in the tier to somewhat be competitive. So when the cars come back, they'll be retuned. We're not retuning beforehand. So when the car's retired, they come back fresh.
All right. The next question is that Latin. I think so.
Latin, yeah.
Latin. Okay. Apologies for mispronunciation in your name. When are we going to get in-game crews? This is an interesting question because this is stuff that you guys are already doing without the game.
Yes.
So,
well, that's it.
Yeah.
And so, of course, we would love to give you guys the tools to make crews, but if you guys just stop by on the Facebook pages, my Facebook page, NFS World, a lot of you guys, there's over like 12, 13 crews that have, some of them have upwards of 30, 50 members that are creating like an official crew shot, their car, the user, and like a crew flag. So, and a lot of the cars have, a flag or a certain set of vinyls or colors that all look the same. So you guys are already creating the crews. I suggest that, jump on the Facebook pages, and if you see a crew you like, jump in with there and build those numbers or build your own crew. It's definitely, you guys are definitely able to do it on your own.
Cool. All right. I lost where it was. Okay. Next question from Damien.
Team Escape?
Yeah, Team Escape. When add car to Team Escape?
So we will add the next Team Escape car. I believe that's coming early next week, so stay tuned on that one. I believe it's actually scheduled for Monday. We have a Team Escape car plan.
Nice.
And that car has been, what makes that car special, it's custom tuned to smash.
It's what Aslan was talking about a couple episodes back, yeah.
Exactly,
yeah.
So smash the roadblocks out of the way. So stay tuned, early next week, it's coming to you guys.
Nice, especially that mixed with Juggernaut. It's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
All right, from PS Chrono. What is the next big thing?
Cool.
I think this is a kind of a cool question too.
Yeah, so when we talk about big thing, we look at, is it content, is it gameplay, is it cars, is it game experience? I really think about this one as overall game experience for you guys. You guys have been asking for cheating, banning, what are we doing, how are we taking action? We're always taking action behind the scenes.
We always say that we're banning a couple hundred people a week.
Yeah,
so,
and I would expect, and I would bet money on it that, going forward in the next couple of weeks here, your overall experience is going to get a lot better. People who are using the speed hack, people who are using the changes in the car and driving cars that are in the game files, all those accounts are going to be gone. And I wanted to clarify, both in-game cash users who are in-game cash users and speed boost accounts. So people who have invested, their money and are cheating, doesn't matter, speed boost or non, you're going to be banned. So that's the next big thing in my opinion, solely because it's going to affect your gameplay experience. If you just bought a tier 3 car, you're doing a 250 miles per hour and a guy blows past you at 350 miles because he's cheating, it just ruins the experience. We're aware of that, we're taking action against it, and like I said, in the next coming, basically, we're making big steps. We can't say how many because it's quite big, but we just wanted you to rest assured that in-game cash users and speed boost users, and it's almost a soft warning as well, moving forward.
I think it's a hard warning. If you're cheating, you're going to get banned.
Yeah, it's you know, like again, it's a hard warning. It's, you know, you shouldn't be doing it. We're taking action, and we're making big steps to really clean it up in now as well as on forward. So
cool.
That's the big one.
All right. Next question is from Sylvia. Some of the cars and my friend's cars decreased the acceleration after the last update. So after the update, they feel like their acceleration is not as good.
Wanted to clarify that one. It's not true. It's probably your perception. We've never, you know, if there's an anticipation that we detune cars or nerf cars, we just don't do it.
No.
If a car is shipped and it's fast, it's going to be fast.
Yeah.
Now, what we just mentioned, if it's slow and you guys are, you know, think it's not competitive, when we release it, of course we'll retune it, but we never do the reverse. We'll never just take 4 or 5 miles per hour off the top cars. You know, you guys
or
love
make it accelerate slow or anything. We never nerf cars.
You guys love the GT3 RS. We're never going to take the top speed away from that car. It's shipped the way it is, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, and that's applicable to all cars in the game, cash or not.
Exactly.
All right, I lost where I was. Okay, Arnold asks, will you ever release a non-elite version of the CCX?
So basically what Arnold wants to know is the base version of the CCX, is that coming out? And so the simple answer is not planned right now. We want to give as much time to the elite owners as possible, and maybe we might not ever, you know, but not to say we will or we won't. We're just giving the CCX elite owners exclusive rights over the CCX.
Yep.
So
that's why it's an elite car.
It's an elite car, and they're the only ones who own it.
All right. Arnold asks again, when will we be able to change the order of skill points?
Cool.
Yep.
So it's something
an interesting one, actually. Yeah.
You've been asking for it for a long time. A lot of the level 50 guys who have invested want to refresh, to, you know,
try some new stuff.
Try some new stuff, and it's valid. So the production team, design team has been looking at that. They have some interesting concepts. That's a pretty big change, you know, to interchange skill points and all that. It's a feature that probably takes a minimum 3 to 4 months, but it's coming up a lot in our design meeting. So I think it's a great feature. I think it's very cool because it, you know, one day you can come back and you can just swap out the next. You can build out more cars, build out the same cars. So it's a very strong feature. I love it, and we're talking about it.
All right. Huang asks, could we input traditional Chinese in the game? So basically asking for more languages.
For more languages, definitely. I would probably say in the next, you know, 3 to 4 months, more languages are coming into the world. Traditional Chinese is a perfect example of you know, it's affecting millions of users around the world. That would be a natural choice for us to implement that. So great question, and yes, more languages coming.
All right, final question of the day. George asks, was the missing roof bug on the RX-8 supposed to be in the first release of Roof Scoops, or is it just a rendering error?
Yeah, so that one is actual bug.
Yeah.
And confirmed with my our QA lead Lance, and he's confirmed that it's been fixed. The dev team has fixed it. We're integrating that. It's testing right now, and the fix will be rolled out quite soon for you guys. In a couple of weeks, it'll be out. So that one was just a bug on our behalf. Sorry for that. And but there's another comment on the Facebook asking, is it designed to be a convertible? We do have, I believe it's at least one convertible car plan already. So I think that one's coming out in a month or so.
Nice.
Yeah, so we do have at least a convertible plan. That's not a bug, it's coming in.
Awesome. That's all the questions that we have for this week. As always, you guys can submit your questions to Marc on his Facebook page, facebook.com/MarcDevellis. And just before we leave, we're going to leave you a note that this is going to be the last Ask Marc for a little while.
Yeah.
So we've got to take a break for a whole bunch of different reasons. Mainly, I mean, things are pretty busy. I'm going to be out of town for a couple weeks, and so we'll probably kick them back up in March. Yeah. So like mid-March, late March. So. And
what we want to do as well, Drew brought up a great point. We'd love to do another live chat with you guys.
Yeah, we want to do a bunch more live chats.
Yeah.
But,
and transition, maybe into the upcoming months. But let's get one under our belt. We did the last one before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
That was last year.
Well, it was just after the Ship of the Run.
Yeah. So it's been a while, so it would be great to spend an hour with you guys, live chat, answer some questions, and get back to that.
Yeah, and then we'll see how the community wants to go forward, whether we do live chats or whether we do these.
Yeah.
So let us know. Drop a note on our Facebook or on Twitter. So cool.
See you guys.